Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Goes for the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. He's in a great position here. Neymar, and a chance! He's scored!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Santos penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. Can he finish? It's there! 200! It's the goal they all came to see. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Santos are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rivaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he plays one through. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. That has not gone well. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ødegaard. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Kukçu receives it in a good position here. Kukçu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely aimed pass. Ødegaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Neymar. Oh, that's neat. Oh, the ball's run loose here. A whisker away from making it 4.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Climbs up! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Santos 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we are back underway. It's a searching pass. Rivaldo, a player who needs no introduction.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Spread neatly. Ødegaard gets into a good position. Ødegaard!
Santos have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And this is Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo! Pinged towards the front line. Oh, good-looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Adrian Benabe. Now it's Messi. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them.
Neymar! It's in! And he is just ripping it up! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Santos are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He might be in here. Messi! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Santos are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ødegaard. Well read, nice interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's Neymar! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Neymar! Substitution for Santos. Number 10. Messi.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Messi being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Neymar! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Van Basten. So what can they make of this? Time added on 4 minutes. And that is as far as it goes. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Santos really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Volunteers for each
And with
block,
that, it's time for me to
please
thank
report
Jim
to the
Beglin
staff room
and to wish
immediately.
you a very good evening. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Ruben Neves, I suspect would be a key factor, Peter, sitting deep in midfield, which gives him a great view of the landscape all around him, and he can spray balls all around the pitch and really get his team moving forward with momentum.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? And Messi! Goal! Santos! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
10 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
Santos penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Now it's Messi. Quality ball. He's through here. Odegaard! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Played out to the left flank. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Stood up well to him there. Rivaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good spread. Plays it in low. De Ligt gets it clear. Now it's Rivaldo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Messi. And Messi! Rivaldo. Goes for the shot! Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's been... He's having a shot! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely spread. Now it's Rivaldo. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, important interception. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Santos really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Flings in and climbs up big. Harmlessly behind.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that. and still very much in this game.
Santos leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's there to get it away. Knocks it into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And this is Messi. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Ødegaard! Ødegaard! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, that's delightful. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pinches it off him. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they'll have to get the numbers right in hoping to keep him quiet because he's a really big threat.
Oh, it's Rivaldo! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Santos find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through, and he's running through. He's through and all alone. Real chance! Now, that's another chance! It's loose, great chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Santos are coasting towards victory. Driving forward. He's on it, can he get away? Rivaldo. And this is Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Always onto this.
There will be 3 minutes.
And he's one-on-one. Big chance! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Santos are having a ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. So that's it. It is all over. Santos can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Santos can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Zaccagni is someone I really like the look of, Peter. I suppose you could say he's a bit of a late bloomer, and it's only relatively recently that he started playing in that attacking role. He's fast, direct, energetic. For me, he's at his best when isolating and going past defenders and cutting in from that left side, so watch out for that.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now that looks a decent ball. That's tidy. Zaccagni. Quarter of an hour played. Dia receives it in a good position here. Neymar just eases him off the ball. Neymar couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Messi, oh, facing up to it. Messi! Oh, it's hit the post! Santos are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Dia goes steaming forward, and it's Basic. Guendouzi. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Zaccagni. No outsmarting him this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's had a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar. Rivaldo. Oh, there's a probing ball, and it's Neymar. And the shot! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Guendouzi. He's in a great position here. And a chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Santos leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Rivaldo. And this is Neymar. Romagnoli. Guendouzi. And it's Marusic. And it's Guendouzi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Chooses to go back. Dia! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice-looking ball. Marusic cuts out the pass. Oh, just skips past. It's Neymar! You've got to be quick to recover this. That's been drilled in. That's going to go a long way. And this is Messi! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Now it's Sakani. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. He is just caressing the ball. Guendouzi, Basic.
Lazio really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Decent chance! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitutions taking place.
Lazio making another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Can he finish? Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Substitution.
Now, can they get him away? That is a great pick out.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Neymar being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. A decent clearance. Kirkchu. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Guendouzi. Nuno Tavares. A temporary retreat here. And here's he's having a go! And with that, Santos are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
And
Neymar voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
On sale in the stadium hall.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Club America have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
He's gone forward. Rodriguez looking to play him in. De Ligt calmly anticipates.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Rivaldo, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Kukçu. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ruben Neves. Ødegaard. Gvardiol. He's being urged to shoot. That's very neat. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that has been cleared. And here's Rivaldo. He is just correct. It's Rivaldo!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he's been shifted off it. Kimmich. And Gvardiol. That's a lovely, neat pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Rivaldo. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Santos really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So off we go once more.
Santos clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. And this is Neymar. Little pass back. Real chance! It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Santos have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
It's a really well-measured ball. Flashes it across.
Santos are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's Messi. And they can counter here. Kimmich. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. Messi's cross. Big header! Club America have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Ruben Neves. Santos are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Rivaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that looks... Messi! Oh, and that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Substitution for Club America, number 11.
Club America choosing to make the first change. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
And it's Rivaldo. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Saint-Maximin. No way through there. I think we're just about done here. And here's Saint-Maximin. And the shot!
Club America really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And time is up. Santos have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
The stadium is strictly forbidden.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Vardiol, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation.
It's Rashford! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rashford really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Casado, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kukçu tries to play it through.
That's positional goals. He utilised...
Chance, surely! Goal! Santos! And just like that, he hits 50. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's got away. And that is out of play. Fires it in low. De Jong. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. De Ligt. Kimmich. 30 minutes gone. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Eric Garcia. Rashford. Rashford in acres of space out wide. And that is going out for a goal kick. Kimmich has created one goal already. Rivaldo. Neymar. And it's Kimmich. Now it's Messi. Balde. And Koundé. Kubasi. De Jong.
There will
And
be
it's
1
Casado.
minute added time.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And the first half is done. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Santos leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Neymar. Ødegaard. Kokchu. And Neymar. Now this could be a chance. That's very neat. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Fernandes. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this matchup. Santos just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Pedri. Fernandes. Now it's De Jong. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's De Jong. De Jong! Off the post!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Neymar. Now it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard going face-to-face with his great rival. He's being urged to shoot. This might span a chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Can he get on the end of this? He is through here! Flashes it across. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And he's forced to go back. Kimmich. And de Ligt. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Ruben Neves. Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandez goes looking wide. Balde finds himself offside.
Substitution.
Ødegaard. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Ødegaard. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Has been indicated.
Kubasi. Balde. So that's it. It is all over. Santos can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
Please join me in wishing
Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deserved. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Odegaard! Goal! Santos! Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
After 12 minutes is number 13, Martin Odegaard.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Played into space out wide. He has found the way through. And that's been drilled in. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. He might be in here! Shoots!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar, approaching the half-hour mark. And Guardiola. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ambitious ball here. Cleared away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Santos can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Neymar is onto this. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Santos are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Santos carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, no joy this time. De Ligt. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu looking to penetrate opposition lines. Still just a single goal between the sides. Pass somewhat off target. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Guardiola. Odegaard. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Gignac. He's looking wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Neymar. And it's Neymar.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Showing good feet. That's very neat. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Great run on the overlap here. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar picks it up out wide. Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! He scores! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Substitution for Tigres, number 11.
Tigres have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Santos could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow.
And that will be it. Santos are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Kindly remove it.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Santos definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Sabitzer. Now it's Girassi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Lovely feet. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Santos, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Ruben Neves. Looking for options for movement. Nemecha has it in a wide position. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Odegaard. And Gvardiol. Ruben Neves. Anton cuts out the pass. Nemecha turns back here, probably the best option. Schlotterbeck. Nemecha. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neymar, Messi.
He'd be disappointed with that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fires it in low. And this is Messi. He's had a shot! Goal! Santos! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
After 36 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Rivaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Santos are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Santos have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score.
Vardiol.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Santos absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves, just stay calm and see this one out.
Santos are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Now it's Girassi. Out to the left it goes. Adeyemi. And he's there to belt it away. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Girassi. Mecha. That is good alertness. Ødegaard. It could be in here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Kochu. Tries to play it decent. He scores! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And it's Messi. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
And they've got rid. Oh, good-looking ball. Gross has a shot, and that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Chance to shoot! And that's off target.
Vardiol.
Now it's Ødegaard. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's good running with the ball. And that has put paid to that. Nemecha. Adeyemi ploughing through the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely. He's having a shot! It's a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Number 11, Neymar! Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Kukçu. Kimmich tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Reyes. Now that looks a decent ball.
There will be 3
that's
minutes
nice.
added time.
Adeyemi's cross. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Neymar. That's Ruben Neves. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Please be made aware that
Messi
smoking
on
is
the score
only
sheet
permitted
3
in designated
times.
areas within
Very
these
much
grounds.
the man. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Chance, surely! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now that's well seen too. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace and trickery, and he'll give any defence lots of problems.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ødegaard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Batasagi. Batasagi. Now here's the delivery. Guardiola clears it away. Rivaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's bustling through here. Rafael Leao was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And here's Fofana. And here's Rafael Leao! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rafael Leao clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Fofana. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Batasagi. And it's Richie. Rivaldo. Rivaldo stood his ground strongly. Now, can they get him away? It's Neymar! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Batasagi. Richie. Rafael Leao. Wriggles his way through. And here's Salamakas. And no, he's seen through all of that. Rivaldo. Oh, they can break here. And it's Kimmich. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Takes a shot.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Richie plays a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Rafael Leao. Fofana. That's a decent clearance. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Tomori. Modric. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Fofana. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rivaldo. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rivaldo. And this is Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
They'll have one final crack at it. Kukçu. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
And it's Ødegaard. Into the last 5 minutes. Well read, and the danger is averted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Milan, number 56, Alexis Telemakis. Number 19, Fofana.
Modric.
Number 4,
to
coming on the
Rabiot.
field, number 7, Santiago
Looking for the
Jimenez.
run.
Number 12, Rabiot.
And here's Rabiot.
Number 8.
And the whistle goes. So nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Of the crowd, I'd like to ask
Your
you
final
to join
thoughts,
me
Jim?
in wishing
Yeah, this
our
looked the most
birthday
likely
boy a
outcome,
very
but we've had a
special
good
birthday.
variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. And here's Pedri. Well, that looks a decent ball. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. De Jong.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Neymar. Wriggles his way through. And he's had it nicked away. Rivaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kubasi. Pedri. This is De Jong. Fernandez. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's in a good... It's Rivaldo! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Number 9, Rivaldo. Rivaldo. Rivaldo.
Santos have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Messi. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kubasi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Casado. It's Pedri. And it's De Jong. Spread it left. Kimmich gets across to intercept that. Ødegaard has created one goal already. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pedri. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Santos go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Kukcu. And it's Rivaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Deep cross. Rivaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Just eases him off the ball. Great ball if he can get there. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Jong. Fernandez. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cleared without hesitation. Fernandez. Now it's Rashford. Looking for the run. And he's in on goal. And he's certainly... He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Tony Fernandez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Ruben Neves. De Ligt. And it's Kimmich. And it's Rivaldo. And Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri has a look and plays it forward. Messi. Odegaard. That's a cute ball. That's good play. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Pedri. And it's Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's onside, and the shot! So close to drawing level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
One 0 as we head towards the end. Odegaard. Very much into the last knockings. Oh, super find. Messi.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that interception was most necessary. And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Rivaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
I'm sure they will make fine.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Guadalajara have clearly decided to go 5-4-1 today.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape in training, and it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
And he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. De Ligt making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Kimmich. Rivaldo going face to face with his great rival. And this is Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting match. Shot, surely! Goal! Santos! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player.
The goal scorer for Santos.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Odegaard really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Ruben Neves calmly anticipates. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Tries a deft little ball. And that has been knocked clear. And he's being shifted off. Has a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Vardiol. And this is Messi. Rivaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ruben Neves is offering a wry smile there.
Looking to play him in.
Has been indicated.
That's going to go a long way. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Santos happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. There's the start of the second half.
Santos definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter.
And Messi! Oh, crossbar! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Gets into some space. Fired deep towards the back post. Neymar. Santos are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And Guardiola. Oh, that's well spotted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And it's Ødegaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And a chance!
Guadalajara really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Neymar, and this is Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chance! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
After 75 minutes is number 9, Rivaldo.
Substitution for Guadalajara.
Number 10.
Guadalajara can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 25.
Santos are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Chance for a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Kukçu. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kukçu. Great vision. Kimmich picks it up out wide. Ah, such a clever touch. And this is... tries a shot! Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
2 added minutes has been
The pass is
indicated.
intercepted. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Santos can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display
Just
of
a quick
poise,
request today for
potency
everybody to
and
please
proficiency.
kindly remove any cars parked on the
Rivaldo,
road
voted
outside
man
the
of the
stadium.
match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Santos definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains... So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now, can they get him away? Now there's a fine ball. Crosses it, he gets big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, someone I really like, Peter, is Lautaro Martinez. The graft, the energy, the dynamism, he's got all those properties we expect from South American forwards. And he's also someone who's quite happy to drop back, whether to receive the ball or to make up defensive numbers.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Kimmich. No goals as yet. Rivaldo, very much a man of this moment. Threads one in. Acerbi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is good alertness. Now it's Messi. Played out to the right. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Neymar. Dumfries. Dumfries. To Çalhanoğlu. Dumfries. That's a shade optimistic. Mkhitaryan. He's picked his way through. He's in a great... He's had a shot! And it's Denzel Dumfries. Oh, nice touch. Mkhitaryan. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Santos are looking to go forward now. Ruben Neves. 5 minutes till the break. It's a promising position. Kimmich. Oh, that's nice. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Today's match day programs are available.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance. But it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Ruben Neves. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, it's hit the post! Barella. Çalhanoğlu. And it's made its way to him. It's a good ball out wide. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Neymar. Now then, the ball's come loose. Akanji. And it's Denzel Dumfries. So we've reached the hour mark. Chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Mkhitaryan. DiMarco. Pass is just off target. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Ødegaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Messi.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Substitution in progress.
Acerbi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ball is over the line. Luis Enrique. Tries to pass it through. Ball driven towards the far post. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
De Ligt. That's an imaginative pass.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Santos really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Not the most accurate pass. Searching pass he's played there. Messi! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Substitutions taking place.
Inter Milan are making a change now.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Mkhitaryan. Out to the left it goes. Sucic.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that might well be that! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Inter Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
They're still...
So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Please be reminded that drinking is
Your
only
reflections
allowed
then,
in the
Jim.
areas shown on this
Santos
map. Thank you
never
very much
quite
for your
got to grips
cooperation.
with this game, Peter. They looked slow and cumbersome in trying to counter much sharper opposition. A very poor show.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Ruben Neves does really well to win the ball there.
You know, Peter, even from up here, I can sense a quiet determination from Rivaldo. Someone who's always let his football do the talking.
Yeah, and his shooting especially, he has one of those genuinely piercing shots.
And tremendous skill as well, and imagination.
Guardiola. Now, can they get him away? Messi! Goal! Santos! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Santos have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Some really good ball movement. Oh, it's come loose. Kimmich. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's superb. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Neymar. Guardiola. And it's Ødegaard. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar picks it up out wide. Rivaldo! Mets were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
It's a promising position. Aimed in towards... He gets big! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Santos are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Kirkchu, spread it left.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Crossed in again. He's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
From stands located
Santos in control at half-time, 2-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Ruben Neves, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is commitment to the cause. They've played it short. Shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the left it goes. Santos with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Rivaldo goes steaming forward. And it's Neymar. Threads one in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Gobama. Oh, good spread. Looking to play him in. Now it's Odegaard. And the through ball. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
After 67 minutes is number 13, Martin Odegaard.
A case now of complete control. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Ruben Neves. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Great ball, and the shot! Goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Substitution for Metz, number 30. Coming
So
on
the manager
field
can make a
is
change for the first
number
time in the game here.
23.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Santos are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is good alertness. Gubaman. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get onto this? Lovely feet. Great defending, strong and determined. Kukçu. Now it's Ødegaard. Look at the space here. Real chance. And Messi!
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's put it wide. Gubaman. 4 added minutes on the board. Balotore. Driving on and making good progress. That's at the end. Santos really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Messi reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece.
Special birthday.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Santos definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.